Previously on Pretty Little Liars.
Where's Allie? Spencer.
Allie?
She's gone. I think I heard her scream.
Did you see the paper today?
Yeah, she's gone, but she's everywhere. Love this song.
B26. I'd like to know more about you.
I'd like to know more about you, too.
So I hear the new teacher's really hot.
Holy crap. I'm Mr. Fitz. You are a new English teacher.
I would never want to do anything that would get you in trouble. It's too hard to sit in this room every day and call you Mr. Fitz. Okay, I can't pretend like I don't know you.
Hey.
Hey.
Do you have plans this weekend?
I heard the cops took Hannah to the police station today.
You don't think she'd ever talk about
The Jenna thing? We made a promise.
We received a call from Rosewood Mall Security. They have your daughter on tape shoplifting a pair of sunglasses.
I'm taking care of it.
I'm really sorry, Mom.
For what?
The cop?
First time?
Yes.
So I'm corrupting you.
Somebody left a note in my locker.
From A? Do you really think it's her?
What are you so weirded out about?
I think there's something wrong with me. You lost a dear friend. You need to find a way to say goodbye. I think there's something wrong with me.
Where are the pictures?
It's okay. I'm meeting Melissa's fiance.
I'm Ren.
That's awesome.
Does she have to know everything?
Stop. We can't.
Ren, I need you to tell them what really happened.
I don't think it would matter what I say. And I'm sorry for putting you in the middle of it. But perhaps my real mistake was falling for the wrong sister.
We found your friend.
I knew she was back. Is she inside? Emily.
We found Allison's body.
It's Jenna.
It's no longer a missing persons investigation. It's a murder.
Oh my God. It's from...
I got one too.
I'm still here, bitches.
And I know everything.
A.
Hannah.
Is this waiting thing something you really want, or is it because of your dad?
No, it's me. It's my choice.
What do you think?
I don't want to do this.
Any guy at this party would be happy to be with me.
We already talked about this, okay? Right now.
Hannah, why are you taking Sean's car?
You will work off the cost of repairs in Sean's mother's office.
I saw the way you were looking at my dad yesterday. I have eyes. Find someone who's available. My dad isn't. Mom, there's something you should know.
She lives in this town. I have to see her. I have to talk to her.
Do you think they're gonna work this out?
Trust you?
I really don't know.
Are you moving out?
I would never do that to you. Or your brother.
Are you moving out?
Who is that?
Toby Kavanaugh.
I see you.
Who was it?
It was that perv, Toby Kavanaugh. And I'll make sure everybody knows.
Ben, I can't do this right now.
Get up! Stop it!
I know that you're not crazy about having me for a lab partner.
Whisper, whisper, whisper. Almost feels like Allison's still here.
First paper's due Monday, and I've written 2 words. My name.
Look, is that yours?
Allison's.
Hey, what's a golden orchid?
It's a national competition for historical writing.
More academic bling for Spencer. Somebody's been in the house. Check it out. It's Allison's color. You cannot seriously think that a blind girl broke into my house.
Well, I didn't say that Jenna was alone.
Let's not go to the Toby place, okay?
You guys think her guide dog left behind his lipstick?
Do you like the color? Look, if you want me to answer any more questions, just let me get in the office and see what I can find. Psychotherapy. You're her therapist.
Well, you and I have very different ideas of what's friendly. That's an angry surf.
Mom, this is Alex Santiago.
Good serve. From the club.
If you want to take someone else to homecoming, Sean, you should.
Why would I do that? It's not like I'd actually go with anyone else.
Pretty. Who made that? Somebody from school. Well, whoever made it must like you a lot.
You are so screwed.
When this is all over, she's gonna get her diploma, you're gonna get a pink slip and an orange jumpsuit.
How many of your friends did you tell?
I didn't.
Because if A knows, I'm thinking B and C and everybody else does too.
I was hoping maybe you'd go with me.
To homecoming?
And when she finds out the truth about you, she'll hate you.
Who's gonna tell her?
You've got some genius plan of sleeping with the enemy, or you've lost your mind. You don't even know me.
I'm wearing a silver strapless dress.
Can't wait to see you in it. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm talking about Spencer. You know, dating you to piss off our dad.
You know, this is typical Hannah. She makes a big deal about coming to this thing together, and then she ditches me.
Is that Jenna's file?
No, I got Toby's.
Toby and Jenna had a relationship way beyond step-siblings. That's what Allie had on him? It's enough to want her dead and us. I figured out what Toby's tattoo means. What? 901, free at last. It's September 1st. That's the day Allie disappeared.
Did you come with the wrong person to homecoming? We've all got secrets, and I'm trying to find a way to tell you about what happened last summer.
Baby, you're scaring me.
Emily, wait!
I got you guys something.
We'll be friends forever.
You think they're from the same place?
These two were purchased by a Spencer Hastings. Does that help, dear?
Someone made a copy of Allison's bracelet. Yeah, and made sure that we would find it.
You guys need to find a way to say goodbye together.
Okay, so the town is gonna put in a new bench, and there's gonna be a pathway of art tiles.
That corner of the park is gonna be a safe place where you can go and sit and just think. You should think about Allison while you're there.
Who do you want to take there?
I know, it's over. I know that. I can't stand the idea of you walking around and hating me.
I could never hate you.
I was looking for Mr. Fitz.
He's not in. I miss Miss Shepherd.
Do you know if Mr. Fitz will be back tomorrow?
I don't.
Let's get real. In theory, we are a lot more wrong than we are right.
I don't remember doing anything to get you this mad at me.
It's me. You're great.
This is Noel Kahn. He was your biggest crush all through middle school, and now he's asking you out.
So is Toby dead? I couldn't bring myself to ask.
We're having a look in Toby Kavanaugh's locker.
Why, do you think he's hiding in there?
So where's Toby now? Do you know?
We don't know. Looks like he handed her over to a nurse and ran off.
Thanks for getting Toby out of my way. Hey. Toby called Allison the night she died?
He did, or somebody else did using his phone.
I've kept quiet about a lot, Emily. The least you can do is get me that file.
Oh, there! It's done, okay?
I'm not hiding anything.
Then look me in the eye and tell me you have no feelings for me.
Dad, this is my friend Maya.
Really happy to meet you.
Allison loves Ian.
Allison was just straight up evil.
I barely remember Jason.
We didn't know him. He was just Allie's older brother down the hall.
Allison told me how you even threatened Toby if he told the truth.
She said she was afraid of you. Is that why one of you did what you did?
I want to finish what I started to tell you at homecoming.
I never told the police where you were. Do you believe me?
That's what I asked you before the cops picked me up. I never got an answer either.
I was wrong.
She knew too much. Hey.
Somebody! Help!
Who wrote that?
What's on there?
Get it off! Just wipe it off!
Can't, easy.
Get it off me!
I saw him in the woods. He left an A message.
What did you see?
Enough.
Noel Kahn is A.
Don't say anything to anyone. Promise me.
I see you. It means somebody saw us last night.
It doesn't mean anything.
So what were you and Noel Kahn talking about today?
Just telling me about some stupid rumor he had heard.
What kind of rumor?
The English teacher, you know, the one that you think is so great, is having a thing with one of his students.
Arya, have you heard anything about this?
Oh, you should probably go first, and I'll count to 50.
Mother thinks you're keeping some kind of secret.
I'm gay. This is completely wrong, and you know it.
She is struggling with this. I can see it.
Why didn't she tell us?
She was afraid.
This is what she's afraid of. Your friend left her backpack here. I returned it to her parents. Are you doing drugs with her? What are you talking about? Are you stoned?
No! Hey, was that Maya? How is she?
It's all good. I'm not sensing good here, Emily. Maybe she's moved on.
Who does not want a big slobbering beast who can catch a ball in the end zone?
That's it.
Lucas, I am being honest with you. I have a boyfriend.
And I think you deserve a better boyfriend.
Hannah, we have to make some adjustments. This is a one-paycheck family. We can no longer live a two-paycheck life.
You put something online, somebody somewhere's willing to buy it.
I really appreciate this, Lucas.
I'm the last powder. When I go, that's the end of the line.
The bank loan came through.
In a lasagna box.
It is a loan. Unauthorized. We were days away from a foreclosure. This is our lifeline, and I will pay it all back.
Well, if the bank finds out about your unauthorized loan, that's like a felony, right?
It's only a felony if they find out. Find a better place to hide it.
I just got off the phone with Mrs. Potter's housekeeper. Mrs. Potter had a heart attack.
There's a shadow right there, like someone was following her.
Spence, do you know who that is? I have no idea.
Shadow in the picture is you? Why didn't you tell us before? There was always a part of me that wondered if it was my fault.
What are you looking at?
Not what. Who?
That new kid? I don't want to go there. I heard he's sketchy.
Aren't you both going to the museum thing?
Spencer got the tickets for me and Ezra.
So this is what a real date with Ezra Fitz looks like. Lead the way. Please, just don't go tonight, okay? I have a bad feeling about this date.
I think that bad feeling is called jealousy.
They had a big opening at the Philadelphia Art Museum.
You went last night? I gave your mom the museum ticket.
Why would you do that?
A has something on me, and
A has something on all of us, Hannah.
So you want to give it back to your teacher or put it on your charm bracelet?
What is that?
That's what stopped Mrs. Montgomery from getting to Philly.
This is crazy. You can't keep staying here.
Have a good day.
Hey, if you need a place to stay, there's an old couch in my basement. My mom will never know.
Shower, Mom! All right, see you at dinner.
Want to share a towel, too?
Found this in the basement. Just go. And don't come back. Where have you been?
With Caleb. We camped out.
You can stay here for a short time in the guest room.
Thank you.
Did it for Hannah, not you.
I can't do this anymore. It's over. I'm out.
You were spying on me the whole time.
Not the whole time.
Don't touch me. You did this for money?
Jenna offered me cash to make myself available to you.
You were spying on me.
Make sure she gets this. I didn't leave without saying goodbye, so I wrote you a letter.
I'll never be able to forget that you were using me.
I'm sorry.
I know about the letter. You had no right to make that decision for me. Welcome home, honey.
Wow.
I understand why you're so fond of Mr. Fitz. He takes such a personal interest in his students.
You need to be home where you're safe.
You could chain me to this porch, and I'd still never touch you like that again.
Why is he out of jail?
He's out on bail.
Why don't you save us the cost of a trial and drop dead?
I think maybe you're being framed.
What changed your mind?
I think somebody might be trying to do the same thing to me.
The DA is dropping the charges against me. I'm free.
We can get that awful thing off your leg right now. The cab's waiting.
I'm going with Spencer.
I figured out what the message means. It wasn't BAD, it was the number 214.
214.
Could be anything. A house number, an area code.
We have to figure it out for both our sakes.
I was not expecting that.
Me neither.
Toby's a friend.
You need to be careful about who you associate with.
Look, I've never had a safe place to land, but now I feel like I do. You'll have to do more than break records if you want to become team captain. Who said I wanted to become captain?
What the hell?
I take care of things myself.
Who's this from?
Paige. She's trying to bribe her way to becoming the next team captain.
Was there a second watch? Was anyone else keeping time?
It was a tie, Paige. You and Emily tied.
Paige? I'm sorry, Emily. I just wanted you to know that.
All M all the time.
Don't tell.
I'm not ashamed of who I am, but I used to be.
And if we have to hide like this all the time, I'm gonna start to feel that way again.
I had an amazing time last night, and I would really like to keep seeing you.
Like this? Always in the middle of nowhere?
Well, how'd you like Mr. Fitz?
Every English department has one, full of charm and promise.
Mr. Fitz, this is Byron Montgomery. I'm sorry about how our meeting went, and I'd like to talk to you, so maybe we could have a beer?
So who is it? Somebody new? Somebody I know? I think I'm gonna have to start looking in the hallways to see if I can guess who it is. The lying, the sneaking around. I feel like a teenager.
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it?
Don't say I never gave you anything. Turn on your computer. A.
I know you want to kiss me.
Is there anything you can tell me about what you see?
I think she's talking to the older boy.
So-called mystery boyfriend?
Isn't Hilton Head in South Carolina? I thought your grandma lived in Georgia.
It's to the south, Spence. Why so many questions?
It was one kiss. Listen to me, Allison.
Or what?
If you say one word to my sister about Ian, I will tell everyone the truth about the Jenna thing.
Ian? Melissa's Ian? Is that Ian? Does Melissa know he's back? I don't know why she ever broke up with him.
She didn't. He broke up with her.
You remember that phony your sister used to date?
Ian Thomas?
We partied that whole summer.
He's the poster boy for preppy.
Convincing, isn't he?
We're married.
You're what?
Spence, what just happened?
He's got a lot of stuff, Ian.
Yeah. Suddenly he's, everywhere.
Whatever it is you're holding on to, it's got to stop.
Come closer.
I think he's dangerous.
And I think you need help.
Melissa?
Oh, Spencer, we're pregnant. I didn't even know they knew each other. What is that? What did he just give her? I know you want to kiss me.
Come closer.
Oh my God.
Is that blood? You think that's what Ian used to kill Allison?
Which one of you found the trophy? It's not human blood.
Why would there...
Let's save our questions for the precinct. Follow me.
We're trying to help you, but you need to start being completely honest with us.
The police are waiting in the living room. They know you lied to them.
What's going on in there? Spencer Hastings, now a person of interest.
In my death.
A.
They served a search warrant.
Make them get out.
I can't. You're a person of interest in a murder investigation.
Garrett?
You're a cop now?
I thought you were on our side.
Being trailed is going to help clear your name. Better it's me than someone who thinks you're guilty.
They found some fibers, some threads caught in a bracelet.
The one Allison gave us.
I think someone's going to a great deal of trouble to make you look guilty.
Woman's been spying on us for years. Why did Allison have these videos? Is this why she was killed? Do you realize what these videos are? Ian's been watching us for years.
There's nothing wrong about us, Toby.
Melissa, we want me to take care of this.
You're gonna take care of me like you took care of Allison? Oh, is that why you killed her? Because you found your home movies? Please, if you love my sister, you won't do this.
I'm doing it because I love her. What are you doing here?
Is this some kind of a joke? There's nobody in there.
Sleep tight while you still can, bitches. A.
Allison's so cunning. If this video gets out, we will lose everything.
I won't let that happen.
What do you want from me? The truth. What are you gonna give me?
We'll make sure the video stays in a safe place.
I saw a photo on your website page of you and Jackie. Why did you break it off?
I didn't. She did.
Hi, I'm Jackie Molina. Is this the Montgomery house?
Excuse me.
She was the first really serious girlfriend I ever had.
Not telling me about her was a lie.
I'm sorry.
If she hadn't given you back that ring, you'd be married to her right now.
Possibly.
They extended your dad's assignment. He wants us to come to Texas.
You mean for a visit?
For a year.
He just about promised me a full scholarship, but he said he couldn't do it if I moved, if I ended up at another school in a different program.
This family's not doing anything based on one conversation with one scout. We need some kind of a commitment from the university.
You continue as Rosewood's MVP. We can offer you a full scholarship. This means you don't have to move.
Did you write this letter?
I found this on the doormat. They want you on their team. Honey, it's fantastic. Congratulations.
Are you Samara? I go to Sheridan Prep. Did your friend tell you?
Yeah, sorry.
I wanted to see how you're doing after last night's near miss.
She was online this morning checking every college with an endowment and a pool.
So be happy. At least it gives us time for a second date.
Who's that?
Danielle.
Well, does she know you're crushing on her?
Who's Lucas?
Oh, my friend over there.
Put your arm around me. Nice work.
It was easy.
Well, I'm not.
If we want Anne to believe us,
A picture's worth 1,000 words.
Oh, I see you found the guest bedroom. So I can take a look at the master.
We got off the phone with your therapist.
she's recommending you spend some time apart.
Are you telling me that I can't see my friends? Anyone could have sent that, Spence.
I mean, it could just be some kook trying to mess with Melissa.
It's not safe. I can't tell you.
I can't tell you what.
Where he is.
Ian is dead.
There's only one way to know for sure.
How do I know this is you? It's him. Ian's alive. Did you get outside today?
Not in this weather. She lied to you about being out? Who would she want to show this to?
I can only think of one person who would care.
Ian.
Wait, that's not Ian.
Friend. What is he giving her?
If anybody finds out about the Jason thing.
You won't let that happen.
It's Jason.
What's he doing back in that house?
Looking for someone?
No, I thought that you were the only one living here.
I am. Did he say he killed her?
That's what he meant.
That's what he meant. That's what you think. Did Ian say, I killed Allison?
Not those words.
Not those words?
No.
I don't remember a thing from the night Allie died.
Do you know what I do remember?
Your pink hair. I thought it was cool.
Starting a new job.
Who's it for?
Jason De Laurentiis.
Told me you can't work for him.
I need cash to buy tools and a truck.
What's going on? What are you doing?
I'm looking for my ring. Would you mind getting up?
Look, I'll be back for it on Monday. As soon as the bank's open, I'll have the cash.
Spencer,
Take it. It's yours.
are you crazy?
Here you go.
Is this some kind of a joke? I brought in a ring.
Not according to the ticket.
Ian didn't commit suicide. That entire suicide letter is made up of A texts.
What? Guys, look. I know you want to kiss me.
Oh my God. She was still alive. It wasn't Ian who hired Logan Reed. The guy who delivered the money in the woods.
Count it if you like. I believe you.
I really needed a hug from you today.
Ezra.
Not later at your apartment or tomorrow at Hollis, but here, right now.
I never expected to feel this kind of loss over leaving you.
I know the funeral was today. I just wanted to come check on you.
Wait. I see you doing the sketchy stuff, and I worry about you.
You already know more about me than anybody else. So why can't we just keep it where it is?
They're a little tense right now. Between me and Isabel.
Does Mom know that?
Your mom catches on pretty fast.
And I thought you left this morning to go to your house where your fiance Isabel lives. No, you're staying here because you're still in love with Mom.
We've turned a corner.
Stop using me as an excuse. Then why would he go back to Isabel? Do you want to be with him or not? Because I thought that's what you wanted.
I don't.
Sorry I'm late.
So are you going out with Noel, or was that just a one-off?
He's a major get. Now he even has some bad boy cred.
Well, you know, there's bad and then there's bad.
Noel broke up with me, and I don't even know why.
It's like somebody made a new friend.
Didn't expect to see those two hooking up.
It's beautiful.
Is that Arya? Answer me.
Yeah.
Why do you care that Jason's moved back?
Look, this isn't something for you to worry about, Spencer. But for the time being, you stay away from Jason DeLaurentis. Jason's parents begged me to change the date on the former will. They didn't want their son to look like the #1 suspect.
I don't remember a thing from the night Allie died. I woke up the next morning with this. But from now on, I need to figure out how to be happy, and I'd like to do that here.
So who's Jason?
Allie's brother.
No, I know that. I just didn't know he was friends of the family. Should I be worried about you and this Jason guy?
What? No.
The truth is, I do care about you.
What is this place?
It's Jason's darkroom.
Whose face is this? Oh my God. It's Aria.
They're all Aria.
Spencer?
Somebody broke into our garage? Did they get into the house? Was anything else missing?
I caught him at the window.
You broke into your house? But thank you for not calling the police.
I've seen enough cops in my house for 1 year.
What were you looking for?
I won't do it again. Just please, don't tell.
Sorry to interrupt, but it's about Mike.
How was the dinner party?
It was fine, till the cops showed up to let us know that our son had been arrested for breaking and entering.
What is going on?
I said I don't want to talk about it.
And I said we have to.
Back off.
What is going on?
Should I hurry up and talk fast before you move out again?
You're done. Give me the
What are you
computer.
doing?
You're
No,
done.
let go. Stop it.
Mom, are you okay? When your father gets home, this did not happen.
You took things from Emily. You broke into Spencer's house. You stole from a blind girl.
I got that from Garrett Reynolds' apartment.
Do the police know what kind of weapon the killer used on Allison?
That would all be in the coroner's report.
So it would say what she was hit with.
Allie's killer is dead.
Do they know about Jason?
I'm not sure, but they're definitely questioning whether Ian killed her.
Isn't that Garrett's car? I think it is. Where's he going?
They know about us. It's only a matter of time before they figure it out.
NAT Club. Jason DeLaurentis, NAT Club. Garrett Reynolds. NAT. We see all.
Looking for someone?
So which one is A? What if A is a group of people?
Caleb, there's someone following you. I think it's a cop.
Hannah, I'll deal with this.
Are you okay?
Your panels came back with high levels of HGH in your bloodstream.
Human growth hormone.
Emily, if you're using a performance-enhancing drug, it's going to show up in your tests.
I've never taken that.
Right here is the summary page.
You took this?
We're gonna give it back.
The blow to her head is what killed her. Allison was buried alive.
Curved, blunt weapon. That's a hockey stick, Em.
Be careful!
Too bad. You're not gonna get a second chance, Allie.
What have you got there?
Could be evidence. A hockey stick?
Part of one.
And it was buried.
I thought it was some old junk until your dad saw it.
You can't burn that.
I can do whatever I want with junk I find on my property.
Please.
Stop it!
Dad, why are you at Jason's house?
Spencer deserves some answers.
It's none of your damn business!
Here's page 5. Look, here's page 1, 2, 3, 4, page 6. Where the hell is page 5?
Take this home and burn it.
Is it page 5?
There's nothing left that can link us to that night.
Copies of a particular page of Allison's autopsy report have been stolen. This is from a security camera outside the morgue.
I spoke to Hannah's mom and she said that she could look after you. You mean I could stay with them?
I thought you were getting your own room. That was before the pipes went off behind the walls. They had to fix the pipes till we're roomies till then.
Look at the card. What fun. 2 little liars under one roof. You're making it so easy. Hey.
Can I just say how nice this is? Reaching for your hand and not worrying about who might be watching us. Is there something you want to tell me about Mr. Fitz? Or Mr. Fitz and Spencer involved?
What?
No.
If Spencer's parents find out about this, they will ruin you.
College will be a great experience for you. You'll look back and realize just how naive you were.
Really? Save the date. You're getting married in 6 weeks. I just spoke to your father again. He wants you to talk to Isabel.
I'm not going to be a bridesmaid.
If it weren't for Isabel the skank, my mom would be with my dad right now instead of home alone.
Training a horse, it's an art. Bending its will until it knows you're its master. That's how you're gonna feel when I'm through with you.
What is that? Liquid courage. Want some? Hit me.
Kate was drinking too.
Kate is not drunk. Kate just gave a very touching toast alone.
You didn't come all this way to see Melissa, did you?
Why don't we continue this over coffee?
I have a boyfriend now.
Fine. How about tea?
We're not allowed to tell anyone anything that we say in here, right? Unless you tell me something that leads me to believe that you're a danger to yourself or to someone else.
There are things that I haven't told you, and I need to.
Why don't we do this in my office?
How is she?
Shaken.
Dr. Sullivan? Can you get a hold of the other girls and come to my office now? I know who A is.
She's not here. The doctor is out. A.
Dr. Sullivan!
She's not here. Looks like she didn't come home last night either. I walked Toby outside, and when I came back inside, it was here. Dolls? We have 5 hours to obey our Chucky dolls. When my dad came back to Rosewood, he hooked up with my mom. Is this true?
I thought we felt the same way about each other.
You deserve to be with somebody who can be honest with you, so I'm sorry.
What do you want?
I think you need to leave Hollis.
I'm not leaving Hollis, but you are leaving Ezra.
I've done everything you've asked me to do.
It's your set of latitude, longitude coordinates.
Dr. Sullivan! There's someone down there. They set us up.
Evidence doesn't lie. We've known all along what the murder weapon was. Tonight we caught you with it.
I wish I could see those bitches right now.
It's over, Jenna. There's nothing left that can link us to that night.
She deserved to die like that.
What I want is for you to forget about me. If you really want to worry about somebody, why don't you worry about your sister and that cop boyfriend of hers?
I'm in love with your daughter.
This was going on while you were her teacher?
You are gonna leave this house right now.
Dad!
Hello?
Ezra, I really needed to hear you.
I know, but you can't call here anymore.
I want the box that Jason gave Arya.
Well, you're not going to get it. We're not going to be making any kind of a deal with A.
A took the bait. Want to make a deal? You're afraid we found something. Something in this box.
That's A's cell phone.
Is there any way I could take this on Monday?
What about after school tomorrow?
I can't. I have community service. It's a community crisis hotline.
This is a transcript of a call that came in last night.
I almost got caught tonight. It's gone and I can't get it back. I might as well be dead.
I never wanted to hurt anybody, but now I have to.
Oh my God, that's awesome. A surprise party at the lake house. I just need your help. Caleb's probably never even had a birthday party before.
Please don't do something you're going to regret, Lucas.
Do not answer that.
Forget the fireworks, forget everything. I did not about this stupid fireworks, Hannah!
Where's Lucas? Is he still out there?
Hey, Ron.
I thought you guys were still overseas.
Oh, yeah, we just got back last week. Holden, who's here?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Maybe you went out with the wrong person tonight. I saw the way you looked at him before the show.
When my mom gets here, can you not mention this to her?
As long as you promise to do the same. You're not the only one who's got stuff they want to keep from their parents. You busy next Friday?
Holden, that's a serious bruise.
Are we still on for Saturday?
I just don't know if I can handle it if you're hurting yourself. Ezra, meet me tonight at 8. If you come, it means that there's still a chance for us.
Hello, Maya.
Hello, Emily. I don't know this Emily.
I think you'll like her.
I want to make sure she still likes me. I hooked up with someone when I was away.
You said it was over, right?
It looks like he won't take no for an answer.
We're moving back to Rosewood.
We.
Me, Isabel, Kate.
Kate's going to be in Rosewood?
You didn't just send it to us. You sent it to everybody in your address book. I didn't do this. The ulcer's completely under control. I'm totally okay to swim again.
It's not my call. I have to talk to the principal.
I know that you want answers, but it's just still not safe.
And why did you come here?
Shutting you out is killing me.
What's wrong?
It's Spencer. Before you and she got together, she was seeing someone else. He's back now. It's my turn to torture you. What's that?
It's a box of Allie's things.
Jason found it. He gave it to me.
There was something else in that box. $15,000 in cash.
Where would Allie have gotten that kind of money?
What does the De Laurentiis family have on us?
It's complicated.
My dad. Is he your father too?
Who told you?
Melissa doesn't know either.
How could you not tell her?
Don't protect her. She lied to us.
Let's go home. What is home? That's a joke.
Really none of your business where he is.
Oh, it's my business. I just didn't know that until recently.
Jenna, no, wait, don't hang up. Damn it!
Yeah, call
Caleb. He's the best way that we can get information off.
No, leave him out of this.
The owner shut down the phone. Are you sure you want me to work on this?
Yes.
Hannah, are you all right with this?
You just gotta stop working on these videos. They're dangerous.
Especially since the people that we're talking about are in this town watching me. What are you... Hannah!
You were out of the phone tech business. What do you mean she destroyed the flash drive?
Well, I kept a copy of the files, and I'll keep working on them too, if we keep it a secret from Hannah.
Caleb sent me an email.
She's coming upstairs.
Are we about to see Allison get killed?
Where is she?
Just making sure you're in as deep as I am.
She's coming upstairs.
That's Allison about to walk in and find them.
Who's Vivian Darkbloom?
I've seen Allie with dark hair before. I'm pretending to be someone else.
Maybe Allie found a way to fly under his radar.
By being someone else?
Brunette on the ID. Vivian Darkbloom. It's a pseudonym for Vladimir Nabokov.
I just can't picture Allison ever wearing this.
Picture Vivian Darkbloom.
That's what you got from Allie's claim ticket. Check it out.
What is that?
It's a phone number.
Let's call it.
I don't want to do this on a phone. Will you meet me?
Vivian owes you money?
2,000. And she had a friend named Allison who was getting texts from somebody.
If this Jonah had real information, Allie might have known who A was.
She was looking for someone.
Who?
I think that I can find that out, but I'm going to need you to trust me. $2,000 worth. I've been thinking a lot about us.
It's a little late for that, isn't it?
Toby, you cannot let Jenna back into your life again. Toby said that you were the one that dragged me out.
Yeah.
Why?
Vivian?
Emily Fields,
Yes?
I need to talk to you.
About what?
Maya St. Germain.
Maya and I got in a fight the other night at the party, and I haven't talked to her since.
Have Maya's parents heard from me? I have. Are you gonna tell her parents?
She asked me not to.
We really gotta talk about that interview.
This is a huge opportunity for you.
They offered me the job.
What did you say? Ezra's leaving. He's taking that job in New Orleans. What job? The job that Dad set him up with.
I want to understand what this is.
I don't want Arya with him any more than you do, but if you back him into a corner, nobody will end up happy.
If your relationship is so much trouble, why not just let it go?
I'm not taking the job, and I don't want you to have that kind of power over me.
Where do you get the nerve to talk to me this way?
I got fired today.
What are you gonna do?
Probably head up to my folks' place for a while.
When will you be back?
If I can't teach in this town, what's left?
Why would I give this to Hannah? If this came out, I could lose my job.
If you're not gonna give me any answers, I'm gonna have to go looking for them myself. Give me your phone. Hannah!
It's really old, like 6 months.
You're connected to Jenna and Ian and Jason. Almost like you guys were members of the same club.
Did you guys get that text from A?
Yes, and now Melissa is threatening to kill our parents.
My sister is not A.
Spencer, I hired a private investigator to look into her disappearance. I was worried about your sister.
Where is she?
Spence, your sister's A. It's been Melissa all along.
What were you doing in Allison's bedroom?
I'd be careful, Spence.
I've got some of Allison's things.
We were looking in the bag for clues when we should have been looking at the whole bag as a clue.
Does anybody recognize this?
Is there anything on the back?
You're number 1.
Follow me and just like me.
Do you know who's doing this? No, but I also know that A isn't playing around.
We have 3 hours to find out who A is before A finds us.
Welcome to the Lost Woods Resort.
Maybe you remember our friend, Vivian Darkbloom?
You check into the Lost Woods because you don't want to be found.
This is A's lair. He's dressed as the Black Swan.
He's leaving! Hurry!
If the Black Swan wasn't guilty of something, why would she run from you guys?
It's about revenge.
You deserved everything you got.
Mona's A.
They think it's over. Loser Mona's going to the nut house, and those precious liars are going home to sleep with their windows open and their doors unlocked. Don't they know that's what we want?
They found a body. They think it's Maya.
How do you have this?
Garrett asked me to keep it safe for him, but I think the police should have it.
You're under arrest.
For what?
The murder of Allison De Laurentiis.
For us, making it to senior year.
Yeah. Not all of us made it. Well, I'm already pretty strong. I've gotten really good at this.
Okay!
I think I remember leaving your house, and next thing I know, I'm here.
You guys, this is a setup.
It's not A. Mona is drooling in her bed at a nut hospital.
We don't know that for sure.
I've been visiting her.
What?
You have made my life a nightmare. You owe me.
Is Miss Rivas available?
How'd you get my number?
Hey, everything okay? I thought that we had a deal about you not coming out here.
What was I supposed to tell you?
The truth? You're big on games. But get this straight. Do not mess with Hannah. I need a lawyer. And your mom's one of the best in the state.
I'm not going to help you. You said you knew who dug up Allie's grave?
I didn't kill Allison. What was snatched from her grave would have proved it. People lie. Medical records don't. I can't talk. My new attorney made me promise.
I've decided to defend Garrett Reynolds.
This is the man who killed my best friend. He killed the girl that Emily was in love with.
Accused of killing them.
And somebody took you there to make it look like you dug up Allie's body.
Can you see or not? No. The surgery didn't.
No, it didn't. I remembered. She was driving that night. Bitch can see.
Wow, Jenna.
All this time, you could see.
I was the only protection I had. You have to promise not to tell.
That you can see?
I am still a target. You owe it to me. All of you.
Those teeth? It wasn't enough to steal her bones, and we're gonna get pieces of her delivered to us?
When I played with dolls, I played with body parts.
Game on, bitches.
Hey.
You're getting them again, aren't you? The texts.
What texts are you talking about? Just be an act to keep her out of jail.
She can't hurt us anymore, okay? Bitch crazy. Real teeth or not, that was definitely stolen from Allie's grave.
What do you think Mona said to Wilden? If she knows that we were at Allie's grave that night,
We would be in jail right now.
I lost my accompanist for next week's assembly, and I thought of asking you to play with me.
Did you study for this?
I did the best I could.
There's a lot riding on this for her. Maybe if she could take it again.
There's no need for her to take it again.
Lucas, what is he doing outside? Shh. I'm sorry.
Maybe I'll hear that from your father tomorrow, too.
You're seeing him?
We made lunch plans. I guess I have you to thank for that.
Spence, did you call the hospital?
Are they sending the records? There aren't any records.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that Melissa didn't lose her baby in June.
My mom was in a car accident. She felt like someone was trying to run her off the road. But there's no more A. So why are you lying to me now? I feel like I only exist in half of your life. I'm done, Hannah.
What? Are you breaking up with me?
Spencer, you were right. I'm withdrawing the reward.
Truth always comes out, Jason.
Meet me in the parking lot in 15 minutes.
Guys, over there was a hoodie watching us.
What if A put Garrett's mom in the hospital to get Garrett out of jail? He's writing a note for the flowers. His mom is in a coma. She's not doing a lot of reading.
I'm going to replace Garrett's note with a fake note that we wrote.
You sure this is it?
She never took it off.
Told them I got an anonymous tip. They seemed to believe me.
The anklet had trace amounts of blood still on it. Allison's and someone else's.
Jason. Move over!
Why?
Because this never happened.
We found your vehicle near the scene of an accident.
We've been here all night, Detective. I picked her up after work today.
We know that somewhere between being with us and getting to Allison's grave, you were with Jenna. We just have to find out what happened that night.
My boss volunteered the bank staff to help out at a rummage sale at the church.
I just found the gray jacket from that night. It just came out of a donation box. If only I could remember what happened that night, this would all be over. I don't think it's that simple, Em.
You told us about Emily. You never mentioned that Noel was with you that night. What else did you lie about?
Drank from the flask. It was the night that somebody dug up Allie's grave, and I'm trying to find out what happened to me. You were with me.
I can't vouch for the egg salad, but the peanut butter cookie, 4 stars.
There, Ashley. Pastor. Detective Wilden, right? That's right. It's Ted.
Why didn't you tell me Ted was a pastor?
You really like him.
I'm not a saint.
Just because a man has been ordained.
Hot Mama loves tango. I'm going to kill Arya.
I can explain that.
You own this place?
I'm Zach.
Hey, Mom. Hi, honey. This is Zach.
Are you here without an assistant?
I'm in the market if you know anyone who's interested.
I'm interested.
We have new evidence in the De Laurentiis case. We need you to come in for a blood sample.
My blood is not on your evidence.
Why do you look so scared?
Is this yours? There's still something in it. I told the doctor how little I had to drink, and he wanted to do a tox screen. There were traces of melizapam in my system. A code. It's a stupid thing she made it back when we were friends.
Maya's away sleeping sweet until Garrett's all rosy. Count on me.
Lost sugar? I don't suppose Crazy slipped you the password as well. Do you mind if we try and break into Maya's site? We have to.
I heard that Caleb was back from California. I could just ask him for some tips on how to get around a tough password.
Go ahead. At least one of us might be able to be in the same room as him.
We're in.
So this really is Maya's site.
Beware. This site is cursed.
Is that for a club?
Not a club so much as a party. I used to see your friend there.
Maya? Friends of Allie's. Me too. I'm Cece.
Wait, I've been here before. This is Noel Kahn's cabin.
Oh, you're bleeding.
Hello. In some kind of trouble?
No.
Come in and meet my mother.
Hello.
I may not agree with the way Ezra lives his life, but I'm not going to stand by and let you ruin him. There can be real-world compensations in your ending this.
You are ya? Not now, Wes.
And that was?
That's Wesley, my brother.
So I told you about Maggie. Ezra gets her pregnant, wants to do the right thing, and then my mom shows up with her magic purse strings.
You got somebody pregnant in high school? What happened?
My mom happened.
Your mom offered her money.
You must be Amy. Are you Maggie? I am. I like this age. It's so sweet. Malco happens to be my son.
What are you doing here?
I was curious. He's the father of my son.
Yeah, he deserves to know that. I need some time to sort this all out. If he figures out that I'm lying to him, he won't.
Is everything okay? Board has decided to delay any decision to transfer Mona.
I'm not gonna ask you to explain anything because you won't. I'll find out for myself.
So you figured out there's another A out there. Caleb, you don't even know what that means.
I am going to help you stop A. I'm not asking for your permission.
What Allie said about secrets keeping us close, she was wrong. They tear us apart. Did A send this to you?
No, I took it out of Paige's bag.
Why would Paige have it?
She may be A, Arya. You and Paige have been seeing each other on and off for almost a year, and she's never mentioned anything about Allie to you?
Are you finished? Because I am.
Are you Emily Fields?
Yes.
I'm Maya's cousin, Nate. I met Jenna here yesterday afternoon. Gotta say, she's pretty intriguing. Want to know more?
No, you don't.
I think we need to keep things on a friendship level.
But what about the other night?
It doesn't change things.
Who are you?
I'm Lyndon James. Nate doesn't exist. Just like Maya, you were playing me. I want you to see this.
Because of you, Garrett Reynolds is a free man.
Mom, he's out of jail?
Change of plans. I'll see you soon.
I didn't kill Allison, but Jenna thinks I did.
That's it?
I went back.
You're lying.
She was alive when I left.
The cops still don't know who killed Garrett. They can't even find the gun he was shot with.
Why do you obsess about this stuff?
Is this a bad time? What are you doing here? My doctor's released me. Does Mona have something on you, Lucas? Did you do something? I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear from you. And I don't want to know you.
Meredith got the job.
Good job at Rosewood High. Hello, Aria. I forgot you were still a student here.
Mona's up to something. We need to bust into Creepy's closet and see what else he saved for us.
This isn't Mona's. This is Allie's.
Did you ever ask your dad about him meeting up with Allie that night? Garrett lied about a lot. Why are we suddenly gonna believe anything he ever said? How's Meredith?
Did you and your friends do this to her?
A set us up. That's why Meredith opened that shed. A sent her over there and made it look like we did it. He left my apartment to go meet her. The next day she was missing. He was with my mother the entire night. Did he tell you that? Found these in his dresser. Those are mine. I don't think Byron knows we have those pages. If you want, I can take them. No, don't worry. I hid them. It's my powerhouse potion. Arya knows that you saw Allison that night.
I swear, I didn't hurt Allison.
Last chance to save yourself.
Yes, it is.
I'm scared. All I can think about is when the next bad thing is gonna happen.
Mona has people watching their every move. There's no way that she has someone watching all of us.
We can put an end to this.
You're going back to Bucks County.
I am exactly where I need to be. I still feel like we're rushing this.
Not the one calling the shots.
Is this what you're looking for?
How long have you known?
Will you just tell me that what I saw tonight wasn't real? Please tell me. Just tell me that there's more to the story. That there's something that I don't know. Please tell me.
Sometimes things look bad when they're really not. Sometimes there's another explanation for what's going on.
And what if that explanation is even worse? It's for you.
I don't know what James family in Chicago.
Wasn't that Nate's real name?
And this is definitely Allison's handwriting. We need to tell the beach hottie tonight. What are they talking about? Who is the beach hottie?
Allie never told me.
I'm late. Have you told him?
Like if he finds out, he's gonna kill me.
Emily, you did the right thing.
What's wrong? Look who else was in Cape May.
Allie was pregnant. Who would Detective Wilden?
Allison made my dad this collage, and there was a picture of her on a boat. That's the one. Cece told you she didn't know?
Why'd she lie?
I thought Wilden got Allie pregnant and killed her.
So is it true?
I don't know what's true. Wilden's sure going out of his way to deny it.
You can make that jump.
The patient in bed 3, Jason De Laurentiis. Where'd he go?
Are you okay?
I'm about to meet my son.
So are we okay?
We'll talk soon, okay? Ezra said I could use the place if he was away. Do we have a problem? Me staying here for a couple of nights?
Stay at my place.
No.
Yes, you'll sleep on our couch. How long has it been since you've seen your uncle?
I only saw him like once or twice a year when I was a kid.
That's you. That ring. Jamie had the same ring on. Pastor Ted hires him to work on the church. I put a $5 bill in the church collection box. It had some dice drawn on it. Later that day, Caleb's dad had it. Do you really think he would steal from the place that just hired him?
I haven't told you guys the truth.
What truth?
Toby and I broke up.
Where does this go to?
That's what I would like you to find out. And if you follow him, he'll lead you there.
As team captain, I can't let your slip and slide affect the whole team.
This is not a game to me.
Mona sent you, didn't she?
Spencer, she recognizes self-destructive, aggressive behavior.
You still have any friends, Spencer?
You are not taking away any more of them.
And who's looking cray-cray now, Spencer?
Is everything okay?
My mom owns Maggie's condo and she's selling it.
What?
Malcolm, this is Aria.
Nice to meet you.
It is so nice to meet you too, Malcolm. Am I just crazy to think that this could work?
Ezra is taking on these big responsibilities, and he needs a job.
Oh my God. Maggie, I am so sorry.
Are you immediate family?
No.
Then you need to wait outside.
Ezra Fitz has applied as a substitute teacher. I have to ask, are you seeing Ezra Fitz?
No, I'm not. I don't think that I can do this anymore. There never was a happy ending for us. Bye, Ezra.
Do you think it was Allison in the red coat? All I know is that it was a woman, and she's the one in charge.
What did the doctor say about your eyes?
I'll have good days and bad days.
On your darkest days, you know I'll be here for you.
Either you shut head up or I will.
Where's Wilden?
I don't know. I drove by the accident on my way home. His car was gone.
I told you it would sink.
All I want from you and your mother is that car.
What happened?
Can you call Hannah and Emily?
Why?
I know who's helping Mona.
Toby is a... Who's E. Lamb? So Toby called himself to get in and out of Bradley.
E. Lamb? Eddie Lamb?
That's me. There was some trouble with the old badges.
People getting in with people getting out.
So what does this mean? Is Toby dead? Maybe he just wants us to think that he's dead. Either way, Spencer needs to know about this.
Where is Spencer?
What happened in the woods?
Toby Kavanaugh is dead. Somebody killed him. I saw his body.
Park rangers found a body.
It was Toby.
No, Spence, it wasn't. Just found a body tonight. Where? Exactly where Spencer said it was.
Look at all that's happened since you turned me down on our little drive up the mountain. But I believe in second chances. You need me.
You don't have to ask me again, Mona. I'm in.
I'm here to pick up Malcolm.
Your friend picked me up instead. She said her name was Allison.
This might be bigger than Mona. Okay, she could be working for someone. Why didn't you tell me this? Because I was being protective.
Those bitches are finally gonna get what they deserve.
You let me believe that you were dead?
So I could protect you.
The bitches are gonna be at the lodge at 9. Do you understand?
You have no idea what's going on here.
Allie?
Could anyone see her?
See who?
Allison.
Is that... Somebody pulled it out of the lake.
Get out of my way!
We have to get this out of here. You're mine now. Kisses.
Hey.
What the... What are you doing?
Saving your mom.
All this for a muddy cop car and a dead pig? Who's that for?
Jessica De Laurentiis. She's moving back.
Back to their old house?
Mr. Holbrook, my partner and I are investigating the murders of Officer Reynolds and Detective Wilden. Just here to find out the truth.
Truth won't set you free, bitches.
Who is that?
Are you sure the RV is safe in here?
It'll be fine for a few days.
There's stuff in there that can bring us all down.
The RV, it's gone. Are you gonna be able to swim?
Tell the EMT you fell off your bike.
That's what happened.
Dr. Vargas called. He wanted to know if I'd ever given you any of the hydrocodone that I was prescribed last year. Let's go. Get in the car.
Let go of my arm.
Family Services called. They want to interview me.
About what?
Someone thought I was a bit excessive with you outside the school.
I know I've screwed up the scholarships if I can't swim.
You still haven't told us the whole truth about how it happened.
Doesn't matter how
It matters to us and to Family Services.
And those people think that what happened to you happened in this house.
The MRI confirmed a partial tear of the rotator cuff.
What about swimming?
There's a possibility of surgery.
The outcome is unpredictable.
So unpredictable can be good.
We have to face facts. 3,000 miles is a long way. We're not going to be together next year.
I moved the RV. A asked for it in exchange for the transcript from my mother's doctor at Radley. It was written on the night she killed herself.
I've been tracking my missing RV. Toby took it. He gave it to A, but Spencer already knew that.
I want to explain everything, but I just can't. I know you're trying to protect Toby, but I really wish you'd think about the people you were hurting. If we just tell them the truth.
A's the only chance I have of finding out what really happened to my mom.
I'm sorry. Toby just isn't ready to let you guys know what's going on yet.
I gave the RV to A for nothing.
I think A gave you something real.
Gotta find Dr. Palmer. My mom used to play this song all the time.
A is telling you to ditch Eddie Lamb and go for Dr. Palmer. How much longer do you need me to keep this a secret?
You tell her to stay away from that girl.
What girl?
That blonde girl.
Dr. Palmer said to watch out for the blonde girl. Any chance that he meant Cece?
I found this. Red coat is A, right? We're looking for a blonde.
It's not this.
I'm Jake.
Do you teach privately?
When would you like to start?
Today.
Now, if you're scared and you need help, I'm here for you. Without any complications, okay?
How jealous were you tonight?
I feel safe when I'm with you.
Vienna.
Would you like to come with me?
You have to go to Vienna with Zach.
Mike and I, we're going to be just fine with Dad.
What did you say to Mom to make her change her mind about Europe?
The only reason you want her to go so bad is so you can start boffing your teacher again.
This was from the studio that Allie went to?
He copied your sister's face just like he did Allison's. How many of those masks did you make?
I'll tell you what I know, and you give me something in return.
What do you want?
Your face.
Let it go, Spencer. Why do you still think Allie's alive? To let it go, or it will come apart in ways that you cannot even imagine.
Did you kill Detective Wilton?
I've been protecting you since it started.
I'm sorry, I'm not interested.
Kissed me, and I pushed you off, and then you left.
Everybody knows you and Mr. Fitz weren't just Scrabble buddies. Any points for the word slut?
You cannot be the guy that helps me feel better anymore. Don't you get that?
I'm your brother. I'm supposed to watch out for you. I'm gonna make it up to you.
Stop! That's my car! What are you doing?
Kinda wish I had done it. If anything like this happens to you again, I want to be ready.
Closed caskets keep secrets. His is open and exposes yours. There's something in that coffin that's incriminating to us.
Why are you calling me on my mom's phone? Were you in New York the whole time you were gone?
Of course. Where else would I be?
Did you come back to have it out with Weldon?
If you're asking if I killed him, the answer's no.
She called me, came over. I keep a gun locked in my desk. It's missing.
You lied to me. I do not have to account for myself to you.
Detective Wilden, he's dead. Hannah's worried that they're gonna try to pin it on her mom. They are both gonna need help.
The police have our names on a board with arrows and graphs, and not just ours. My mom's up there. I know you were here the night that Weldon was killed.
She called me, came over, said she needed money.
What happened when you told her no?
I keep a gun locked in my desk. It's missing.
Hannah, what's wrong? I think my mom killed Weldon, and A knows it.
I heard from UPenn this morning, and I didn't get it. I'm not going to UPenn.
Spencer, this isn't funny.
I got my rejection letter.
This is for you. It's what you need to read before your meeting with Brendan McGowan. He's going to help you with college.
God, she sounds just like Allie. Hey, what's this song?
It's not a song. It's a phone number.
What's this area code anyways?
York County.
Did Allie know anybody from there?
I'm guessing that she called her beach hottie.
Board shorts.
There was a college there. I just saw it. Cicero.
Yeah, look. Are you Brendan?
Yeah, if you want, I could go through some of these schools with you.
I didn't think that you were the type of person who would lead somebody on just to get what you wanted.
You've never had to be charming because Mommy and Daddy have a safety net of cash to catch your fall.
That was Mrs. Grunwald's, our former house mother. Legend has it she was fired. Apparently, you couldn't get anything past that bitch.
Mrs. Grunwald? It was 3 summers ago. She thought that somebody was after her, so maybe she was asking for help or a place to stay.
I can't help you.
It's the gun. At least I think it is.
Why do you have that?
I found it in my mom's closet. I have to get rid of it.
Hold it! Don't move!
I didn't kill anyone, and I did not bring a gun into this house.
You have the right to an attorney if you cannot
she didn't
afford
do it.
That gun was used to kill Detective Wilden, and your mother's fingerprints are on the bullets.
Tell her that you didn't do it.
I love you.
We got a key to sign in.
Come on, guys, let's go. Because we're breaking into Wilden's apartment. Look for letters, pictures, anything that might connect Wilden to Shauna and Jenna.
If she doesn't find that key, we have a problem.
We can't afford for me not to be working.
Mrs. De Laurentiis has offered to let us stay with her.
You're gonna sleep in Allie's old bed?
Hell no, I'm not moving in there. You have to.
We entered a plea of not guilty, but the judge refused to grant bail.
I'm gonna confess to killing Detective Wilden. You're gonna help me. Suppose I'm the one who actually set up your mother.
Who are you?
Beckett Fry.
What are you doing here?
Discovering the Marin case.
Do you know what's in there?
That is about Wilden and Radley and Toby's mom.
I'd like to speak to a detective.
Mona Vanderwall is at the police station. She just walked in and confessed to killing Wilden.
Wilden was obsessed with trying to pin Allison's murder on my friends.
Mona made a full confession. Did you girls put her up to this, thinking it would somehow help Ashley?
What makes you so sure that she didn't do it?
Things she said in her confession contradict some of the evidence. Can't leave the house unless it's for a court date or a medical appointment.
That tracks where I am.
You're alleging that I bullied Mona into giving her confession.
What does that mean?
Your mother doesn't have a lawyer. You aren't listed as the father on his birth certificate.
I don't have any rights?
Not until you establish paternity.
You knew I wasn't his father.
I gave myself the answer that I wanted.
You let me fall in love with him.
I'm sorry.
I thought we'd done a great job of establishing a sense of trust.
That was before I realized where your loyalties were.
Oh my God.
Jenna? Did somebody push her in? I think somebody hit her first.
That's Jenna's car.
Who is Jenna so afraid of?
Cece Drake.
Definitely looks like somebody used this as their temporary home.
Should we call the police?
I'm sure they're long gone.
Who else knows about my mother?
Keeping this a secret has meant that I've had to choose between you and them.
And you chose them.
Jake, what can I do for you?
But you gotta let her move on.
Have you spoken to Ezra? I can't, Emily. I told you. This isn't about Jake. He's losing Malcolm.
Really rather not drag you into it.
I'm not leaving Ezra.
I put that envelope in your locker. I know your mom's innocent.
Wait, you were at the lake that night?
You heard the gunshots after Mrs. Marin drove off.
She wasn't there when he was killed.
We're dropping the charges against you. You're free to go.
It's Mona. Hannah won, so Mona loses.
Mona might be safe, but that doesn't mean she's not in on this.
Watch me make a girl disappear. Kisses A.
Where's Emily?
Two of them? And this is what Allie wanted us to see.
There are 2 payments made to Cece Drake last week.
Maybe A paid her to dress up his red coat.
I think A is a guy. Looks like he's followed or trailed to Ravenswood. They're having a celebration tonight. And Board Shorts thinks that Allie's gonna be
I
there.
don't like the idea of you guys being there alone. I'm not waiting for Toby. I'll get on the next bus.
What's your name?
Caleb.
Miranda.
Are you running away?
It's complicated.
You need to leave Ravenswood. You're being watched. He's hoping you'll lead him to Allison.
Allie's still alive?
I'm Mrs. Grenwell.
Allie was calling Grenwell because she believed that she could help her.
What kind of help could you give her?
I have a gift of insight.
Crashing a party.
You need to be careful.
Yeah, I will.
One of you has been touched by the one Allison fears the most.
Help her go find her uncle and find me when you get home.
I love you, Hannah Marin.
You're not leaving, are you?
Not tonight.
What's your last name?
Rivers.
Allison?
Did you miss me?
It was you, wasn't it? In Ravenswood.
I want to come home, but you have to help me. Who are you afraid of?
Aria?
There's someone Allie is so afraid of. She can't come back.
Cece's been busy running from the cops because she killed Wilden.
I'm not waiting here forever, and I sure as hell am not going back to Rosewood.
It's in everybody's best interest that we just stay untangled from the De Laurentiis family.
I came over to apologize. I hope that you and your mom are okay. My job is especially hard when you realize that you've turned innocent people into collateral damage.
I'm going to work for Mrs. De Laurentiis.
I'm sorry, I have to go.
Take me with you.
I can't.
Is this about Miranda? The girl I told you to look after? What happened? He left me.
No.
Maggie is trying to prevent me from seeing Malcolm.
I didn't know that you wanted that.
At least Sanitarium has to admit my mom wasn't a suicide.
Toby doesn't want your help.
Oh, I think he does.
Someone at a sanitarium you own paid Detective Wilden to alter his report.
You can do a lot of damage with that. Could shut the whole place down.
Close Radley. I signed the agreement.
My dad manipulated you into signing it.
My mother didn't kill herself. It's over.
You could have this place. You could be our secret.
You still love him.
Whether I do or I don't, I'm just trying to figure things out with Jake.
Okay, so let me help you. You like Jake. You love Ezra.
It was Allie's. Where did you find it? I took it from the lair in Ravenswood.
Why didn't you show this to us before?
Because of what's in it.
The perfect hideaway. An empty bed and breakfast. I think we should go check it out.
You stopping? No, I'm not doing anything. The engine stopped working. A was here? Guys, Allie's book is gone.
Hey,
Gotta give you something. You drove all that way, so.
can't I just be a nice guy?
Sorry.
Maybe we should give this a little more time. You're just getting out of a relationship.
I'm completely out. It's done.
Looks like I'm winning. Thanks for the tip.
The journal.
We gave Allie to A. Whoever finds her gets to keep her. Come on.
I took pictures of some of the stories in Allie's journal before A got it.
I have a message for you.
Allie wants to meet me tonight.
Well, you're not going alone.
That's the only way she'll meet me.
Did you tell anyone about this? I can't believe you followed me here.
She can trust you, but not the rest of us. She's trying to divide us.
So you're doing a really good job of that all on your own.
Sorry.
Just don't!
What's the deal with Mona?
We met in a group at school. There's a new counselor, and he's actually cool.
Mona's the devil, and I would really appreciate it if you didn't encourage them being together. Okay, stop. What are you up to?
It's time to share, Andrew. I want some of your study aid, the kind with the child-proof cap.
I'm cutting you off. You're over-caffeinated.
Hey, Brenda, could I grab you for a second?
Come see me next week if you need more.
Want some of your study aid, the kind with the child-proof cap.
It looks like you haven't been sleeping.
I just really have a headache.
And you're lying again.
We're worried about you.
Why?
Have you been taking pills to stay awake?
Your mother and I spoke with Dr. Griggs this morning.
He recommended a rehab facility in Philly. This is Dean Stavros. He's going to be staying with us for a while.
I'm a drug and alcohol abuse counselor.
Dad!
I'm coming, baby!
Police used dental records to prove that body was Allison's, and we know it wasn't.
I was at the dentist, and I think that I got treated by A. One of you just please look inside my mouth.
I told you, dead girls can't smile. Stop looking, A.
I'm visiting my dad. He's lecturing in Syracuse. I'm tired of lying. It belongs to Allison. There's contact information there, maybe for other people who are helping her and places to stay. This belongs to Allison. Allison's running out of money, and Sean is the only one who knows how to reach her.
One of Allison's stories kept on sticking in my brain. It's the Heart and the Huntsman, where Allie's mystery man took her for pie and beer.
Who eats pie with beer?
And I went to the Heart and the Huntsman, and Ezra was there and eating the pie.
Mr. Fitz.
A boysenberry pie and beer, that's what he ordered. The pie and the beer, board shorts ale.
You think he's A? We have to call Aria.
I don't think that we should tell her until we're 100% sure.
You wanted to see me?
Please come in and close the door. You have to start thinking me as the person that you're closest to.
Oh, a night in Tunisia.
Forgot the chickpeas.
Oh, I can run down to Seymour's.
Are you okay? I mean, it's like an hour there and back. Walk away, Spencer.
I think we're being watched.
Ezra?
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
You think she started up with Ezra and didn't tell us?
Has she told you? Told me what?
Aria. Allie's journal.
You're saying that Ezra left that book for us to find?
Which means he knows we know. We have to tell Aria.
You knew Allison.
I was writing a book about her.
That's what I was too. I was research.
I swear, I will burn this.
No, I want to know what was worth destroying everything we had for.
Did you actually read any of this book?
Ezra knew who I was before we met. He knew who all of us were.
Ezra is not A. He's a writer who found a great opportunity to make a name for himself. He used us. Ezra's moving forward with the book. He's meeting with his agent in New York right now discussing a release date. Now I know that everything he says or has ever said is a lie.
You going tomorrow? What's the plan? I gotta get out of here.
I wish you could have told me what was really going on instead of me finding out this way. This is for you.
How'd it go?
That cop, Holbrook, spoke up for my dad.
I was surprised to hear that you spoke up for Mr. Hobbs. Thank you. Do you always carry that much cash around? Who is the money for? The money's for Allie. She's alive.
What is this?
I was hoping you could tell me.
I didn't write it. Somebody else knows Allison's alive, and they told the cops.
You told the police, but I don't think I could ever trust you again.
Goodbye.
It's a copy of my manuscript.
I found some stuff out that could really help you.
Ezra thinks that A is Allie's mom.
Mrs. De Laurentiis saw me pick up a shovel and go after Allie.
She thinks I tried to kill Allie.
It's a simple question, okay? Did you or did you not see me standing with a shovel that night? And if you did see me hurt Allie, then why didn't you just call the cops? Do you think that I had something to do with Allie's murder?
You're having a tough time with your withdrawal.
Mrs. De Laurentiis?
I'm Detective Holbrook. I'd like to have a couple words. Something wrong?
When police were questioning you about that night, why wouldn't you just tell them?
The last night my sister was alive. That would have made me a suspect.
Jason, what's going on?
I kind of need to keep a little space between me and Spencer.
Why?
My mom needs me right now, and I'm here to help her. Mrs. De Laurentiis, we're not certain that your daughter's in that grave.
Well, I am.
The reason Zach kept calling last night, he wanted to know your reaction. He proposed?
Oh my God, look at her. You okay?
I saw Mrs. De Laurentiis in the woods and I tried to follow her. She was giving a suitcase to somebody and I thought maybe it was Allie.
Answer it.
How did you find me?
Look, we want to help you, but you need to tell us what happened that night.
Then you need to come here.
Allison, are you in there?
What are you doing here?
Allison, she's alive, and I can prove it.
Allison is alive?
Surprise.
Got cash, passport, and a plane ticket. We need to leave for the airport in an hour.
Until I know who A is, I can't come home.
Let A think you're dead.
Wanna play me like a fool? She got exactly what she wanted.
Ezra's still looking for me, Arya. He thinks that if he saves me, he'll win you back.
If you're looking to make a deal,
I know who killed that girl. The one you thought was Allison De Laurentiis.
Allie, run!
Hey, I know who you are.
I'm sorry. We'll find out where they're taking him and we'll get you there. The plan was to get Allie out of town tonight, but now that we know that A's after Ezra, I get that A wants to shut Ezra up. Okay, but Allie is still a target.
Exactly what is it you want us to do? I want us to stick together. The bigger we are, the harder she falls.
This isn't a game. So what is it? Justice. For who?
Jenna.
Hey, Shauna!
You did what you had to do. Let's go home.
I killed her, Emily, and I don't know how I'm gonna be able to live with that. Shauna had been using us as target practice for months.
Don't have to worry about Shauna. She's dead. I'm responsible.
What do you mean, responsible?
I mean that I killed her.
We wanted this for so long. A life without A and Allie back. Stop. You don't need to run anymore. A is gone. You need to walk in there and tell them everything. About Mona being A, Shauna taking over where Mona left off, all of it. Are we in agreement?
we can begin with the night that you disappeared.
I didn't disappear.
I was kidnapped and held hostage for 2 years.
Allie goes rogue and we're just expected to back up her story?
We both know Allie wasn't kidnapped. Sooner or later, she's gonna get what she deserves.
The truth will bury you in a New York minute. I sent that text. I don't have to hide. You do. And you're gonna wish you stayed dead.
Your mother can never know what you told me.
Jason, why were you in New York?
You think I'm the one who kidnapped her?
No, Jason.
She's getting dressed. How is she? She's going to her mom's funeral. How do you think she is? Question is, we buried Allie's mom in Spencer's backyard.
Hello? If I try to tell Mike that Mona isn't what he's looking for,
He won't be able to separate them with a crowbar.
Mrs. D wrote that email the night that she skipped town, but she never sent it.
I think you need to look at this.
Jason actually told you that you shouldn't trust your own father?
He made it seem like Mrs. D was writing to my dad, I can't protect you anymore.
There's still a girl in that grave. Someone killed her. And Jessica was going to say that it was you.
I'm really worried that my dad tried to stop her.
You think that your dad?
Yeah. And so does my mom. I mean, she practically admitted it.
Mom, what's going on?
I'm leaving your father.
We're done fighting.
Which makes us what?
Maybe we'll be friends.
You made me dye my hair, you made me wear her clothes, you made me walk like her, talk like her. If I hadn't given you the Allie upgrade, where would you be?
Not the same. It's time for a change.
People are preparing for Allie's return, and it's not with flowers and welcome home banners.
What are you saying?
I'm saying your friend hurt a lot of people, me included. And I'm not interested in continuing that, but I'm also not going to out the people who feel like they need to protect themselves.
You need to give me those names, Paige.
I'm going back to school. And if we just stick together, everything is going to be fine.
Maybe she's not coming.
Oh, she's coming.
Allie, do you even know where your first class is? I can't stop thinking about Shauna's family. I mean, every time I close my eyes, all I can see is her grandmother.
You're just gonna have to find a way to forgive yourself.
Hey, you okay?
Hey, Cowboy, where have you been?
I think you've had enough.
Actually, you don't know what I think. Caleb, when did you get back?
Caleb, I had no idea when you'd come back or if you'd ever come back.
I won't be staying long.
I don't ever want to hear you say you're sorry again.
There's something going on between you two?
Yeah, that would be a connection.
A slip?
Listen attacked me last night.
You're scared because you know it's not going to take me long to win over your army of losers, and you know I can do it again.
Why wouldn't you just tell us the truth? It's not gonna fix this.
I called this press conference because we received confirmation tonight that the name of the victim that was buried alive on the De Laurentiis property was Bethany Young. She was a 17-year-old patient at the Radley Institution.
That's your house.
Is there anyone in there?
Toby! It's from A.
Did you miss me, bitches?
Eddie wants Ezra to know that there's something to look into at Radley. Oh my God, I think that's supposed to be Mrs. De Laurentiis.
Eddie Lamb gave this to Ezra. It's a drawing of my mother.
He left it anonymously. Eddie wants Ezra to know that there's something to look into at Radley.
Steve was on the board at Radley Sanitarium. Bethany was a patient there. Bethany was buried in her yard.
You think that A killed Bethany and Mrs. D?
Thief. Thief.
Your hair, your clothes. A lot's changed with you since she's been back.
Caleb, this can't go on. I'm talking about Hannah. She's getting wasted in the middle of the day. I don't know what happened to you when you were away.
That's right. You don't know the first thing about it.
Oh yeah, nothing's changed with you.
Cheers.
Lucas and Melissa are working with Mona, and they're all after Allison.
They remember how Allison treated them?
They don't want things to go back to the way they were.
Then maybe we can really get rid of her.
Hannah, right? It's Sydney, Emily's friend. You on your way out?
No, I just had dinner over at M's.
Do you want to sit for a minute?
I guess I probably could sober up a little bit. You know what I missed? Did you just get the text that came in? It's from A. New York, New York, it's a hell of a town. Allie's keeping secrets. Maybe that's because of Hannah's big mouth. I think that you should take me home.
Hannah, I can't drive right now.
Zach hit on me.
Were you trash? No! If you want to spiral out of control and self-destruct, go right ahead, but I am not gonna let you take my mom down too.
Aria, if you don't want me to get married, it has to do with you marrying Zach. Was he inappropriate with you? Maybe he was with Hannah.
The police have many theories.
What was that about? Shauna. She clearly doesn't believe my story. She's trying to trip me up.
Did they not make the offer?
What offer?
Assistant coach. The team took a vote.
Oh my God. Push it up against the gate. I asked Noel to break into Hannah's house tonight. That's who was in the kitchen. It was Noel.
Why would you do that?
I needed someone like Hannah's mom to stop questioning what happened to me. How's your mom? Freaked? Guys, we needed to do that. You saw Tanner cornering me at school. She's trying to poke holes in our story. Your story!
Ellie, where'd that scar come from? The one on your thigh?
Can you take this? Give each of the girls a copy. They need to memorize it.
You recorded that?
Would you let me borrow one of those cameras? The camera is for my sister. She's connected to all of this.
I'm in Noel's car, and he has pictures of Allison. He put them in the same envelope as the tape he was listening to. What we should be doing is burning this stuff. Emily, Allie's not our friend right now. Allie's not the problem, Spencer. Melissa is.
They caught him. The person who broke in here last night.
Allison, is that the man who kidnapped you?
I'm not gonna allow you to jump back on Allie's crazy train, not with Tanner circling and A watching our every move.
We go to Tanner and we tell her the truth.
What about New York? We can't just come half clean.
It was self-defense and you were protecting us.
I have a plan. Oh, I'm sure you do. The problem is you'll throw us all under a bus just to pull it off. We need to cut ties with Allie now, tonight. Wait. We're all in this together. That could be A or it could be Allison. Has anyone talked to Allie?
Yeah, she calls, but I don't pick up. You guys, I had a bad thought.
What's this one?
Allie left town, but A said she couldn't. What changed? Paige, we need to talk.
Yeah, we should talk.
We never had our talk.
I'm tired of talking.
Tanner thinks we killed Bethany Young. Spencer, I don't think the police believe a thing that Allie is saying. Spencer, I have to tell you the truth before it's too late. She was a stranger, and I buried her alive because I thought I was protecting you. Melissa killed Bethany Young.
She thought that she just buried her. She thought that I killed her.
I'm not talking to Tanner.
Neither am I.
Well, I didn't think it was you.
Oh my God. Allison.
When she finishes with me, she'll come after you and the others. She can't trust you anymore.
Mona, we need your help. We just found out that Allie's at the police station. She's talking to the cops.
I'm already #1 on her hit list.
I enrolled at the Harrisburg Police Academy.
You can't just become a policeman.
Why not?
Happy graduation.
Spence.
I love you.
I wonder if I can trust anyone in that family.
Did Allison know Bethany?
Looks like they recorded every one of her sessions. Wait, are we stealing this stuff? We're borrowing it.
Where are you?
Wait, I can't hear you.
Spencer Hastings. You're under arrest for the murder of Bethany Young.
I didn't do this.
If Allison finds out I'm siding with you guys, I'm afraid to think of how far she'd go to stop me. You think that Allison's A?
Where are we going?
To Mona's. She found proof.
The investigation is ongoing.
Oh my God.
Although we did not find a body, the amount of blood in the house would indicate that the victim's wounds were fatal. We have ruled this a homicide. Mona Vanderwall was murdered.
Mona Vanderwall retained me to handle her affairs in the event of her demise. I was instructed to wait 30 days after her death and deliver this to you personally.
What's wrong? My parents want me to come to California after Christmas.
Please don't go.
I have to. What are those?
Allie was talking to somebody through the personal ads.
This letter proves Allison knew Bethany. It could create enough reasonable doubt to clear Spencer.
We found a letter from Bethany explaining the matching clothes, explaining everything, and Holbrook is doing whatever he can to get it thrown out.
We should have told Tanner about him and Allie months ago.
If Holbrook's helping Allison, then she probably convinced him that she's the victim. I came to pay my respects.
Where's my daughter?
Once it's all done, this will all be bookshelves.
Looks good.
I applied to 6 colleges.
You want me to find out why you got rejected?
I need to know if it's me or if it's A. I mean, I can write a better letter.
Tom just recently hired Jackie Molina as an admissions officer.
As in your ex, Jackie, who hates my guts? I regret that I squandered my high school career getting involved with an older guy. Tell me you didn't send this. Jackie read it. It worked. What are you gonna tell Ezra? Don't regret being with you, Ezra, at all.
Maybe not now, but if we stay together, you might grow to resent me.
What are you saying?
But if you take this time for yourself, there will be no regrets.
Allison, please!
A set me up. Allison De Laurentiis, you are under arrest for the murder of Mona Vanderwall.
Your mom told my mom that I could rent your guest house. I'm Johnny Raymond. This whole town is strung together with whispers. People turn on the microphone and anonymously record any secret they want to with the understanding that a stranger is going to sit at this table and listen to a random whisper.
Jason and I, it was nothing.
You love Ted, right? Because he really loves you.
Will you marry me?
I need a minute. Did you tell him about Jason? It would just cause him unnecessary pain.
Surprise, surprise. Who'd you think it was? Holbrook? If you are A, you're counting on that last little shred of me that gives a damn about what happens to you. And you shouldn't.
If I don't make honor roll this semester, they could completely withdraw my acceptance.
If you need a tutor.
Allard? I thought it was Skidmore. How many schools did you get into?
3 acceptance letters. Aren't you gonna open them?
Any chance Ren still has that contact at Oxford?
You must be Spencer. I'm Colin, Ren and Melissa's flatmate. Welcome to London.
There's no rule that says you have to go to college.
My dad doesn't think that I'm college material. He thinks Kate is.
Who's Kate?
My stupid, perfect stepsister. The winner gets a $20,000 scholarship. We're gonna have to pay for my tuition somehow.
You're not pageant material.
I'm not doing the pageant. Well, I am. For you.
Toby was on a search of Mona's property and found a bloody knife.
Where's the knife? Is it in there?
Listen to this. Don't you understand? You're making it worse. There are things that I can't know about.
Have you talked to Toby since you got back?
It's not really a good idea. Under the circumstances.
I have done a lot to get that. I did it to protect the one person that matters most to me.
Fortunate to meet somebody. Charlie Sandoval, Emily Fields.
Is this you outside of work? Casual looks good on you.
When I made that comment about Ezra being cute,
yeah,
I said it because I'm interested in you. To be alone, to be lonely. I know what that's like.
What's wrong? You're married, Talia.
I'm Eric, Talia's husband.
You told him I was an experiment, a one-time thing. You told me that you were hired to paint a mural for Hollis.
I did not say hired. I was careful about that.
Well, you know what else you didn't say? Vandalism.
You might need to get a doctor to look at this.
Andrew, is there something going on between you two? It's helping me study.
Getting a little tired of memorializing Mona.
Are you saying that the world's better off without her?
We're lucky she didn't get to college and start thinking about running for president.
I'm gonna put some kind of low jack on her laptop before she died.
Looks like it's a storage place off of the turnpike. Don't touch anything. Everything's bagged. It looks like evidence.
What did you and Caleb find?
I can't tell you.
Hannah, that storage unit is rented in your name, and I'm pretty sure that Mona's body is hidden inside of it.
You guys seriously think Mona's body's in that barrel?
Yes. That storage unit was rented in Hannah's name 4 months ago. We need to open it.
I can't look. Mona's body might actually be in there.
Nervous about something?
Why would you tell Toby about the storage unit?
I didn't.
Well, then how come he and Tana showed up there today?
Because Holbrook broke into your computer, Hannah. He knew that you were going to the storage unit. You screwed yourself by going in there.
If those drops of blood match your DNA, your friends will be the first people I bring in for questioning.
What was in the barrel?
I can't talk about it.
What can I get for you? Actually, I'm looking for someone. Hannah Marin? Why are you looking for Hannah Marin? My name is Leslie. I was a friend of Mona's. Mrs. Vanderwall said that you were trying to find me. Not just you. The others. You girls were there for Mona, and I wasn't. I want to thank you for that.
That belongs to Mona.
I know, we were just looking at it.
Give me the book. You can't take everything apart like you want her to disappear.
Somebody else has been helping Allie. Somebody we'd never suspect.
Allie's dangerous, Mike. Even in a cage, she's really dangerous. Don't ever go back there again.
Nobody's giving me orders anymore.
We all saw where he was standing, by the coolers where they keep the blood. Our blood. We still don't know why he was visiting Allie in jail, or why he fought with Mona.
Thanks for donating to my Get Into Jail fund. A. Cyrus.
You have something that belongs to us, Cyrus.
Well, maybe we could work out a trade. Back away from them, now.
When I find out who A is, Allison gets out of jail and your sister and her friends are finally safe.
Do you think that A double-crossed Mona and killed her? Why are you so sure that Allison isn't A?
Cyrus told me that A had him get Allison out of town that day.
You tell Allison?
We destroyed a lot of evidence that could have proved that she was innocent.
Well, are we gonna say anything before her trial? We have to.
Cyrus, what happened? Carjack?
It's Varjak. Cyrus wasn't trying to tell us what happened. He was trying to tell us who did it.
You know, I'm gonna have to tell my lawyers about Mike. Allie, please don't do that. His testimony might be the only thing that can save me. Allison was offered a plea bargain. Part of the deal was to name her accomplice. We were afraid she might name you.
Tanner saw both of us there. After she takes me down, she can go after you two, and it'll be all my fault.
Oh my God. What?
Hannah's lawyer will do his best to get her out on bail, but it might not be possible.
Why?
Tanner found the clothes Mona was wearing the day she died, and Hannah's blood was on them.
I'm not taking the plea.
We will figure this out.
No one is gonna believe us.
The DA is offering a plea bargain. If you plead guilty and you take responsibility for your actions.
I did not kill Mona.
You didn't kill anyone.
No, but I let a lot of things happen that I shouldn't have.
The Commonwealth calls Leslie Stone.
Even though Allison was already locked up, her friends were all on edge about anyone asking any questions.
Allison De Laurentiis planned and carried out the murder of Mona Vanderwall.
Have you reached a verdict?
Guilty of murder in the first degree. There is nothing you can do. It is too late to help her or her friends. They chose to help the wrong person.
Mom?
This A killed my mom and Mona.
You are not Allison.
Every night the main generator shuts down like clockwork. It takes exactly 3 minutes for the backup power to kick in. That's the way out, but you have to climb up. There's a steel door at the end of the hall, and it's sealed like a vault.
A hacked into the van's computer system and took remote control of the vehicle.
There's something you need to know.
We know about A.
What did A do to us?
No, please don't do this! 1 month ago, my friends were kidnapped by a faceless, nameless coward. The same monster who attacked Mona Vanderwall.
That's where the van is.
This is the old Campbell farm.
Andrew's been obsessed with the girls since Allie went missing.
We've searched the entire property. There's no one here.
Then where is this place?
A is recreating a prom we already had.
What if we use this staircase to make a grand entrance for Allie?
You should be standing up here, Charles.
Let's go.
Want to say goodnight to your sister? A little kiss?
Is that you, Charles?
Spencer? Rituals, Sisters Launched Lair, a ruler's list chain. They're all anagrams.
For Charles De Laurentiis.
Some of those toys in Allie's room were hers, but some of them were his.
It's coming from underground.
Hey, there's another girl down here.
What's her name?
Sarah Harvey.
We know who it is.
It's Andrew, babe. And we're gonna get him.
Blocks in the playroom spelled out a name, Charles. Who is Charles De Laurentiis? When do we tell the police about Charles?
We don't.
We don't?
They'll know Andrew is Charles when they find him.
That guy they caught? Andrew. Are you sure it's him? I can't believe you went home.
I thought maybe once my mom got over the shock of me being back, things would be different.
Were they?
No.
What happened to you? He just played games with us.
Who do you love more, me or her? Who deserves water today?
Do you remember everything that Charles made you do?
Yeah, don't you?
No, not really. Supposed to give me an anti-anxiety medication to help me sleep.
I asked them not to.
I need that prescription.
No, you want it. There's a difference.
Maybe you could sell me something that would help calm my nerves.
Yeah, what?
Pot, maybe some brownies. Sabrina made me some cookies.
Whatever is bothering you is still going to be there.
I can't sleep. My mind won't shut off. Just want to quiet the noise. If a few bites of a cookie can get me through my day and help me sleep.
Doesn't work like that.
Help! Help! I just needed to get some air and the door wouldn't open.
I'm Clark.
We went to a junkyard to take some pictures, and I'm pretty sure that A followed us there. Clark may have taken a picture of A. So borrow them.
We're all good?
Do we have a Charles De Laurentiis in our family?
No Charles De Laurentiis in this family.
Your father's a liar.
We all want the person who did that to you punished.
It was Andrew. It has to be Andrew.
I was just at the police station visiting, and they're gonna release Andrew Campbell. So if they don't think that he did it, then that person is still out there. You girls need to take precautions.
Leslie? What are you doing in Rosewood? You mention my name to anyone ever again, and you will live to regret it.
It's Sarah. I gave her one of Caleb's phones.
It's a face chat request. If that's Sarah, who's sending this?
I read the text you got from Arya. You've been looking all along, haven't you? What? For whoever had us down in that bunker.
I've been trying to protect you.
Sarah, I was just... When we were down there in that place, we saw a name.
What name?
Charles De Laurentiis.
So one of those boys is Jason, and the other one's Charlie.
He said your dad knows all about it.
Who was the other boy in this photo? He never left Radley. He killed himself when he was 16.
Your brother might still be alive.
We go to Radley. Why were you stealing your file, Mona?
She was stealing Leslie Stone's.
Leslie Stone was in Radley.
Long enough to know Mona and Charles.
What about Sarah? I mean, why would Leslie Stone go after a complete stranger?
It was probably just a rehearsal, Em, until she could get her hands on the real Allison.
Okay, so what do we do now?
I say we catch her in the act.
Leslie's not pretending to be Charles. She'd only heard Charles' name once, the night that Bethany snuck out of Bradley and never came back. Charles snuck out that night, too.
So you lied and told me Charlie wasn't real.
I thought I was doing the right thing. If you keep this up, I will take you far away from here. I mean it.
You gonna bury me at Aunt Carol's farm, too? Right next to Charles?
It's not just the junkyard. It's the bottle of hair color in the darkroom, the text in Sullivan's office. How did A know we were all gonna be there at the exact same time?
Bitch chipped us.
So do you think Jason's gonna meet Charles somewhere tonight? I put one of Caleb's GPS trackers on Jason's car, so the second he moves, we can follow him back.
I came alone, just like you asked.
My name is Allison De Laurentiis. I know who A is. His name is Charles De Laurentiis, and he's my brother.
Charlie, don't!
Lorenzo, are you okay? That scholarship I got from the Karasimi group, their homepage looks like it's some sort of investment firm.
Mrs. De Laurentiis gave money to the Karasimi group to support Charles.
Nicole, go ahead.
Hi. Didn't we talk about the contest?
What contest?
The Cardeal Fellowship. It's a cash prize and a summer internship at a magazine.
He did this to these girls, and then he put it up on a wall for everyone to see. He was in this building.
These things are gonna have me knocked out for a while. There's a spare key. Did you get what you were looking for?
Lorenzo, I
Don't.
They're gonna kill my brother, and I don't really even know him.
You must be Reese Matthews.
That guy looks exactly
Look at De Laurentiis.
All recipients are ultimately chosen by my employer.
Would that be Mr. Karasimi?
That guy was definitely hiding something.
Yeah, you think?
Okay, you couldn't pick that even if you tried.
We had birthday cake that day at the arcade when Jason and I met him. Said it was the best birthday he ever had.
I've been thinking about what I want.
Your friend Clark. He was meeting some guy named Reese Matthews.
He works for the Karasimi group, and we think that he might be working for Charles.
They can't punish us.
It's not a punishment.
Really? Being disinvited to your own prom?
We can still celebrate that night in a quiet, more intimate way. Veronica's offered to host a small gathering in the backyard barn. Allison went to prom.
She's hoping to meet Charles.
Sarah, I can't believe you leave your prom. This is where I felt I should be, with you.
Emily, this is Allie's phone.
Charles. Oh my God. Oh my God, Allie's with Charles. Cece?
They never understood how much I loved you. You were like my very own living doll.
Cece's Charles? Does she think we came between her and Allie? Is that what this has all been about?
Sarah?
Cece, please don't do this.
Damn it.
Hey! Don't do this! You spent your whole life trying to get back to your family.
No!
Game over. I heard that Sarah got released from the hospital today. What happened to Sarah that night wasn't our fault. I can't believe we're actually leaving. How lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard? A brilliant scholar said that. Winnie the Pooh. Dr. Owens.
I thought I'd let you know in person.
The judge set a date for the hearing.
The court can compel your friends to come, but they may not be sympathetic to the cause.
So this court thing, it's just about how we feel about Charlotte getting out.
It is about A getting out.
5A for years.
What are we gonna do?
My family has always had a missing part. What's missing is my sister Charlotte, and now I want to bring my sister home.
You're here to tell me if you'd feel safe should Charlotte De Laurentiis leave the hospital.
No, I would not feel safe.
So that's that. Judge says Charlotte can go home.
Hi, Ellie.
Did Charlotte come to your hotel room last night?
I don't know where she is.
You don't know where Charlotte is?
We went to bed, and this morning she was gone.
What is she doing here? Making sure that Charlotte's really dead.
Charlotte was dead when she was thrown from the bell tower. The death's been ruled a homicide.
She was murdered?
You'll get a call.
I think the person the cops should really be talking to is right over there.
She chose to help Charlotte torture us.
You got involved in government first, and your mother is going to be a state senator.
A family that campaigns together stays together.
God, I missed you.
Your bosses are very angry at me.
They're not angry.
He gave me an advance on a second book.
I know what happened in South America. They won't take back the advance.
They are not going to love the follow-up.
College wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I had a hard time. When my dad died, I just couldn't see a point to it.
What the hell was Ezra doing there?
Time to tell us what really happened that night. You left the hotel with Ezra and you came back a half hour after Charlotte was killed. What's wrong? Who's that from?
It's from Detective Calderon. They just confirmed that the tape was erased.
I erased the security footage from the hotel the night Charlotte was murdered.
The security company we use backs up all of our tapes. If the police get a hold of that drive, they'll see that Aria left the hotel, and they'll know that you're the one who erased the footage.
You're protecting a friend. One of the many things I love about you.
We didn't see each other the night that Charlotte was killed. You didn't call me. I didn't leave the hotel. We didn't walk or talk or go anywhere.
Whatever you say, Aria.
He needs to own up to what he did.
You are asking me to confess to a murder.
Where did you go that night after you left Aria?
Get out!
We're gonna leave, but you two better figure this out.
I know you're lost right now. I know you're filled with anger and you're full of despair.
What the hell are you talking about?
Charlotte, I know that you did this to protect me.
Why are you here?
Police asked me to say.
I'm talking about the funeral. If Charlotte was as horrible as you told the judge she was, why did you go? Did you lie in court? Was it all an act so you could walk out like a victim? Why are you following me?
Should I take these off?
Can you believe that it's been 3 years since we were in Madrid?
That's crazy.
Do you have feelings for... I don't even know if he feels the same way.
I think that you should find out.
Wow, that was fast. If you're really not okay with this, you know what? That was just a knee-jerk reaction. It's fine. I told Spencer it was okay if she and Caleb got together.
You're welcome to stay here as long as you want.
Spencer, hi. I'm Yvonne.
Hi. Toby's told me so much about you. Toby's fiance kind of left this and I kind of sort of didn't give it back.
Well, I wouldn't want people to think you stole somebody's phone, somebody whose mother is running against your mother. That would be awkward.
Never been really good with needles.
You live in California, but you're doing your treatments here.
Are you sick? No, I'm donating my eggs. I'm broke. I'm donating my eggs.
This isn't going to hurt a bit.
You've been my rock. Thank you. Do we really think that's a murder weapon?
I think my dad might have had something to do with Charlotte's murder. He swore that if Charlotte ever got out, he would do whatever it takes to protect me. Gotta get in there and get that golf club before Sarah tries to frame my dad.
I haven't broken into a place since my dorm room.
Aria, Sarah's staying here because this was Charlotte's old room when she was a patient at Radley. Aria? We found a hole in Sarah's closet in her room at the Radley.
The night Charlotte came home, the night she was murdered, someone used a landline from the Two Crows to call this house.
I didn't want to think that's what happened. There's gonna be a lock on that box tomorrow.
But it's not what it looks like, I promise.
Save your lies for someone who has time to hear them.
There's a line of girls just waiting to take your place.
Let them.
What do you want to do?
Can we just keep driving? I buried someone who made my life hell for years. I'm now being questioned in her murder. I lost my job.
Come back to New York with me.
I can't.
Damien, I came to ask you if your article was really about millennials and politics, or if you have another angle.
You and I need to talk about Ezra Fitz. Does he know what you're doing?
You wrote this, big parts of it.
I will go to my boss and I will tell her the truth.
You can't do that. She'll kick you to the curb.
The murder weapon was a golf club. What Detective Tanner described was a hollow piece of metal cut with a rectangle at the end. Melissa's suitcase is broken, and there's a part missing that's metal, hollow, and cut with a rectangle in the end. Melissa's suitcase is broken.
The pull-up handle is missing a rod. It could have been used as a weapon.
Have either of you heard of a restaurant called the Two Crows? Is anybody in there?
Could have been used as a weapon to crack someone's neck.
They may have found the weapon. What? They were willing to kill me to get it back. Did Sarah Harvey come after you? It wasn't her. Sarah Harvey wants this murder solved, and whoever this was, they want to cover it up. There's now more than one person after us?
I'm so glad we finally told you. Now we don't have to sneak around anymore. Congratulations. I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Jordan, sorry I haven't called you back. I think I picked a date. Did you tell Yvonne to leave her phone at lunch? Yes. You wanted me to find something.
I've been working with the data from Yvonne's cell phone.
These are my mom's medical records. How do they have these?
The Phillips camp believes the leak came out of our office.
It's about her daughter. Yvonne?
She got rid of an unwanted pregnancy.
I leaked it.
Gather your things and leave here.
Go in there and tell my mother the truth.
If there needs to be a scapegoat, let it be me.
Were you looking to
Get married. Tonight.
What? You want me to marry you to each other?
I have an eyewitness from the Two Crows Diner. You fit the description. And I'd like it if you come in for a lineup.
It's happening.
I spoke to Jillian this morning. I sort of ended up pitching you as co-writer.
Jillian approved the book.
That's amazing.
That's great.
I need to see some kind of complete draft, and I need to see it soon.
No, you'll have it.
Good.
Maria, they're gonna market the hell out of this book. It's gonna be huge.
Oh my God, we did it. How did this get so complicated?
You're writing a book with a guy you used to be in love with. It's about his dead girlfriend.
Wonder who took this one. Wait, there's more. Oh my God.
Was it you? Did you call Charlotte that night from the Two Crows Diner?
Emily, I can't talk about this here.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
If somebody said that you could try anything, what would you do?
Start my own brand.
Deal. Somebody said that you could start your own business, what would you do?
Don't kid like that, Lucas.
Who's kidding?
Is that who I think it is? Sarah Harvey's helping hand. Sarah's back at the Radley. She checked in under a fake name and she's still looking for something. These are plans for the Radley, same ones Sarah got from the records office.
Mary Drake. She was a patient here. She had a child named Charles. Allison's in the hospital.
What happened?
She had an accident, or what looked like an accident. It's happening again, and we're gonna do something about it.
We're building a rat trap.
You are the cheese. Are you sure you want to do this?
I wouldn't have thought of it if I wasn't ready to do it. Nobody here is gonna let you do this by yourself. Leave my friends alone. I killed Charlotte. I never stopped loving you. If I had just come back a few minutes earlier.
You're not real. It wasn't my fault.
Your mom and Wilden are dead. He came back for me.
You are the only man my daughter ever loved.
I would have done anything for Charlotte.
Dan?
Thanks for giving me Hannah. You're free to go. AD?
Oh my God.
There's something that I have to take care of. It's a favor for a friend.
Would her name be Spencer? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Again with the lies. I'm sorry. That was a joke. I don't need to know what we are tonight. I just need to be with you.
We need to get that jacket to AD.
I lied to you earlier, Arya. I did see Allie, and I'm pretty sure she confessed to killing Charlotte.
We don't have time to debate this. Right now, Allison is safely locked up at Welby, and Hannah's life is on the line.
Stop! Please, you have to help me, please!
If someone tried to hurt you, the police...
I have to talk to my friends before I do anything.
Your being here is not part of the plan.
Neither is what you're doing to that girl.
I'm gonna make sure you live a long life rotting away in here. I know you killed Charlotte.
Help me, Emily.
Allie?
You've written a really beautiful love story for Nicole.
I can finally hear her name now without wanting to put my fist through a wall.
Look, in that room, before all the lights went off and someone pushed me down a hole, I was scared.
Me too.
Maybe that's why what happened with us. Caleb told me about what happened between you two at the Lost Woods. Spencer, I'm so sorry.
I like everything about you.
Yeah, but that's the problem. You like me, but I love you. I'm so sorry.
What happened with Hannah? It was confusing, but that's all it was, a moment of confusion.
I just need more time.
I judged you too quickly. Why don't we start over? Let's get dinner this week.
I told you not to ask Mary for help.
If I'd listened to you, I wouldn't have seen Mary and Elliot together.
So you saw them arguing. What's so suspicious about that?
No, it was the way that they argued, like they were familiar with each other. Allie called me begging for help. She's clearly scared of someone in there. Allie's in trouble. Maybe there's something in here that can help you find a connection between Mary and Elliot. Look into him, please. See if you can find out anything. Elliot just sent me a text. It's a pin drop of his location.
Guys, I don't think this is Elliot sending the text. I think Allison is.
We have one choice here. Make it look like Rollins skipped town.
If we just stay calm and stick to the plan, we'll be fine. This is about containment. And right now, everyone who knows about Rollins is sitting in this car.
And by the time the police realize that he's missing, he'll be halfway towards Philly.
I'm Marco.
I'm leaving. Philly.
I could go back in there, but I can't. Everyone is counting on us.
You promise you'll come back for me.
We find the burner phone, we find Elliot's accomplice.
It's Mary Drake. Who else could it possibly be?
Hi, Archer. It's Jenna.
See that article buried in the back of the paper? The cops are withholding details.
You're staying here?
Doctor's orders.
You should know better than to take my mom's things. I'd like you to explain a few things.
You're Sarah Harvey, aren't you? I'm Jenna Marshall.
How can I fix this? Maybe you can start by figuring out why you're wearing one guy's ring when you might have feelings for another.
Have you guys met?
No, I don't think we have.
This is Detective Marco Fury. He is my new supervisor.
Elliot Rollins was last seen in Baltimore.
We deliberately pointed the police towards Philly. That's where the trail was supposed to end. Somebody knows what I did.
Will you marry me? Will you marry me?
Nicole, is that you? Nicole is dead. They had a funeral for her. The case is officially closed.
Tell me what to do.
You obviously can't tell Ezra. What good would it do?
I'll delete the call.
When Toby and I broke up, my heart just stopped. Until you.
I'm so sorry, Spencer.
Bye, Caleb.
Bye.
Are you okay?
We will be. You should tell Caleb that you and Jordan broke up.
Jordan and I broke up.
Are we still friends?
Always.
We think AD is heading your way.
You mean Jenna and Sarah?
No, Elliot Rollins.
Next time you bury someone, make sure they're dead.
Zorentis, this person that you married, is actually a man named Archer Dunhill. He's wanted in the UK for petty theft and fraud.
She was looking at your computer.
Really?
Elliot Rollins is a fraud. Somehow you knew his real identity before anyone else.
Em saw something on Jenna's laptop that can link back to AD.
I'm trying to keep you safe. I'm not afraid of Jenna.
I'm not talking about Jenna.
No, Khan.
Did you miss me?
Sarah Harvey, she's dead.
Mrs. Grunwald.
She's a psychic, a real psychic.
She seems to like us in some disturbing, creepy sort of way.
Maybe we could just skip the headache and elope. We could be wine tasting under the Tuscan sun by Friday.
Hi, I'm calling again for Dr. Cochran. It's Noel Kahn. Tell her I'm running out of time and patience.
Jessica had a file on each of us. Yeah, all of us except Aria. She doesn't have a file.
Mary had a second child.
So Charlotte had a biological brother or sister.
I'm Agent Lee from the Federal Bureau of Investigation. You were involved with Nicole Gordon, correct?
Yes, I was.
We have reason to believe that she may be alive.
I got you a ticket. I cashed in our tickets to Italy.
I don't know what to say.
Once you get there, you will.
Did Ezra get to Columbia okay?
Yeah.
Any news about Nicole?
Thought I'd apply for the coaching position.
I was just interviewing another candidate.
Paige, it's happening again. Noel Kahn, he's the one doing this to us.
Can you come over? I'll be right there. I obviously did not know that you were a police officer. You're investigating my friend's husband. I wouldn't want anything to get complicated.
Okay.
You haven't told anyone about us, have you?
No.
Noel's been in the middle of everything that's been happening to us. He stole Mary Drake's file. He burned us out of the storm cellar. He probably killed Sarah. Noel Kahn is AD.
Hello, Hannah.
You guys are never gonna realize that Noel is the one behind everything. The deal's on. I get you the money, you give me the keys, and then you forget you ever heard from me.
Hannah is not picking up, and she's not with Mona.
Or Caleb, but she did drop by his place last night to tell him that she would be going off the grid for a couple of days.
She's gonna do something to Noel.
Spencer, what happened? Are you okay?
Someone's in the house.
That's Noel's parents' cabin.
Oh my God. That's the same area where Hannah was held captive. Well, I thought his parents sold this place years ago.
God only knows what's inside.
Hopefully the evidence we need to finally end this thing. Noel Kahn was there the whole time.
We might not be able to prove that he tortured Hannah, but this proves that he tortured us.
I knew you'd eventually slip up. The cell phone was a big screw up.
Be careful, Hannah. You'll end up just like Sarah.
What are you doing? There's footage on here that proves that Noel was working with Charlotte.
I'm pregnant. I'm here. Whatever you decide to do.
Is it Archer's?
Of course. I support you.
Whatever you decide. This isn't your problem.
I never want to spend another day without you, ever, for the rest of my life.
Can I kiss you just one last time, just to say goodbye?
Allie, you're really vulnerable right now.
Unbelievable. Nothing has changed, has it, Em?
Nicole Gordon, one of the 15 missing American aid workers, has been found alive.
You really think we'd let you leave? You know too much.
I would never hurt you. I'm your mother.
The tag. He wants us to play. No, he wants to play with us.
Hannah, Catherine Daly. I'm doing a fundraiser for my dad, and I'd love to wear something new.
I would be thrilled if you wore one of my dresses.
Absolutely. This is what gave her palpitations. It's not mine. I designed this when I was working for Claudio.
This is a 45, and you were shot with a 22. No, I'm saying there were 2 guns, one of which is still missing, just like Jenna Marshall and Mary Drake. The bullet that hit you did not match the gun that Jenna was holding. We cannot charge her with anything.
Aria, you're gonna plan this wedding, and it's going to be waiting for him while he says goodbye to Nicole.
Holden? What are you doing here?
This is my sister's business. She needed a brilliant but affordable chef.
Nicole's parents called me and they want me back up there.
Why? Is something wrong?
Mary Drake.
What did she tell you?
She said that you're not my mother.
My birth mother, that she is.
Your father will be home soon. There was a problem with the passport.
How long is he gonna put off coming home to face me?
Call it a medically induced coma. She hasn't woken up since surgery.
Toby, how is Yvonne?
Not good.
Dearest, it wasn't supposed to be this way. I did what I did because people like my sister and the Hastings deserve to be punished. I write this because I am ashamed. I need someone to forgive me, and the only person to do that is you.
Mary is dangerous. She cannot be trusted.
You have been lying to me for my entire life.
Well, if the note really did come out of that thing, I say we get a crowbar and see what else is in there.
Whoa.
That's us, digging up Rollins. 80 knows we killed him.
Talk to you? It's not a good time.
Addison, there's no record of you leaving sick yesterday. You're off the lineup for Saturday's meet.
You sure you want to do that?
What did you have to do to get this piece? Jenna reduced her to blackmailing a 10th grader. This can't be just Jenna. Jenna had help. What about that Sydney? What's her face?
He wants us to play. No, he wants to play with us.
Compliments of Jenna Marshall.
We're gonna take a nice little drive to go visit your friend Jenna. And on the way there, you're gonna tell us about how the 2 of you know someone with the initials AD. GPS trackers in her bag. Sydney's on the move.
I'll take first watch and follow her tonight. I didn't finish my turn, so I was sent this.
Have someone call forensics. Give me an evidence bag.
Nicole? Nicole's already asleep upstairs. I don't know what you've told her about us or what you haven't told her, but she's gonna have a lot of questions in the morning. Did she sleep okay? I'll go make us some coffee. BD stole Emily's eggs, fertilized them, and then used them to impregnate Allie.
You said you want out of the game?
You want me to join you in torturing my friends? You and whoever's on the other end of that earpiece?
You'll do as you're told. And don't forget about Ezra. He's just a document away from going to prison.
I will not hurt my friends.
You'll do as you're told. No more messengers. No more go-betweens.
I'm not playing. I just went. It's Aria's turn. It's supposed to land on Aria.
Solve the puzzle. Get away with murder.
We're failing. Go directly to jail.
Cops get one more clue about what we did.
It's game over.
I asked Mary why she really came to see me. She told me we had a child together.
Charlotte?
I ran a camp for troubled boys, and Charles was one of my campers.
The other boy in this photo.
Lucas, maybe.
All that talk about Lucas backing you all the way? He's selling your business out from under you before we've even started.
Arcturus. Hannah.
Lucas and Charles made this together?
Yes, and Lucas kept it. It's gone. Whoever took it knew where to look. I want to hurry.
I brought you here to help me. My turn is next. We have to shut this thing down.
You have to help me play this game.
Do what?
Play the game and win.
I'm going to have the baby.
Oh, we'll do it. Together.
I want to be a family. Wait, so are you two about time?
Did you know that Dunhill was at the Radley bar the same night that we were? What were you doing tonight?
Burying a body? No.
Maybe he wasn't after all, but his credit card was. I requested paper receipts from the hotel. I'm interested in seeing the signature on that bill. Once that happens, there's going to be more questions.
Why did you come to the Radley Hotel that night? And did you see Archer Dunhill?
No.
Did you pay with your own card?
Yes.
Which of your cards did you pay with?
I don't remember.
What was the amount you paid?
I don't recall.
What was
I don't recall.
We have to find that credit card slip.
What the hell are you doing?
There'll be nothing left to find.
Earlier tonight, the Radley bar was flooded, destroying all the receipts stored. Security cams went dark during the exact 10 minutes we need. I'll just have to broaden the scope of my investigation.
Of a flood?
Of a homicide.
Mona knows about the game. She knows the answer before you even ask the question.
Okay, we don't need your theories.
I guess you're forgetting who replaced the shattered windshield once you peeled Dunhill off of it.
You still want this, don't you?
I want it back.
And you'll get it. But first, you need to deliver a gift to Spencer and her family.
What is going on?
How did she get in here?
I could pin a lot on you, Peter.
I saw her get a puzzle piece. It was hidden for her, and she knew where to find it. I think she's on the AD team.
We're done, and I'm out.
This is exactly what they wanted all along, us breaking apart. I've done some really terrible things.
I wouldn't have blamed you if you had turned in that file.
What happened? Someone knocked me down. Are the police there? Yeah, they're here too. They hit Spencer's barn first.
I am going to get to the bottom of what happened to Dunhill and how you and your friends are involved.
I want to marry your daughter, Mrs. Marion.
We have something to toast. I do.
I do. But with everything going on right now, we should do this while we still can. The signals from the game are coming from inside the apartment. It's moving.
I have something for you.
What is it?
This. The Lost Woods? I put the deed in your name, yours and Allison's. I'd like to go over the major points one more time. I killed Archer Dunhill.
She did this for you.
We should turn her over to the police.
Not like this. She killed Charlotte, and she tried to kill Hannah. She didn't know who I was. It's dead. Did we end the game, or did Mary Drake?
Mona did when she told us what happened to Charlotte.
This is the best week ever. Our book might become a movie, and you're about to become my wife.
You good girls.
Let's go.
You may think you're winning the battle, but I'll win the war.
And I thought you used to be the mean girl.
We stayed in Rosewood for her. We were doing so well, Hannah.
I can't have kids.
I love you.
I love you too.
Deja vu, bitch.
Who are you?
Alex? Alex Drake.
After Charlotte died, I need the closure. Okay? It was the luck of the draw. Spencer got everything and I got nothing. I have to look exactly like her.
The plan was to be you.
Em, are you crying?
You look so beautiful.
You have your daddy's eyes. Yeah, I knew Ren would make pretty babies.
What your parents didn't know was that there was a second child.
You sold her? The money bought me a ticket out of Radley. And Alex went to a wealthy couple in England. I thought she would live a Cinderella life.
But I don't think Spencer's Spencer.
Okay, now I'm really confused.
Well, what if twins run in the family?
God, she really was gonna keep me here forever. Toby, it's me, Spencer. Don't listen to her.
We'll take it from here.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Is it actually possible that all of us are happy at the same time?
Oh my God, don't say that out loud. It's a jinx.
For some reason, this feels like it's the end of something.
I love you guys.
I love you too.